Well, we're back, Beauty and the Beast, and you brought the rain again.
Well, I asked, did you need something? You weren't specific enough.
Well, I'll
I'm
tell
sorry.
you what, man, the rain. That's a good thing about the studio. I mean, we're dry, it's nice and air conditioned in here.
It is.
And we got the green screen. You guys can check out the Port Canal behind us. You can hear the thunder and lightning. There's nothing I can do. I put my order in and,
Next time, details. And I tell you, do you want something? Be like, no rain.
yeah, there you go. There you go.
Okay.
Well, we got a lot going on, but last week I was out with, on last Friday, we were out about 16 miles offshore, 75 feet of water, and we dropped 72 tons of concrete with big holes in it for the artificial reefs for the Florida Sports Fishing Association. And we were going to film it this week, but the weather's so bad, so they switched it to next Tuesday. So I'll be out there diving next Tuesday. We're going to be filming 75 feet underneath the water.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know about all that.
And then, well, you know what it does? It does a lot of good things. Coastal Angler Magazine was out there with us. We had a lot of great guys out there, and they're really into this. I mean, most of them are retired or business owners and everything, and they do a lot of it on their own. It's a volunteer basis, and which works out. By doing these events like this, and by filming and showing the state of Florida, the Wildlife Commission,
Yeah.
to where all that money's going, because it was $60,000 to move that barge up here.
That's
And
a
to drop the
lot of stuff to be putting.
A lot of cheeseburgers.
It is.
Yep. And a lot of loaves of bread lately.
For sure.
But anyway, no, but it helps them next year when they can ask for more grant money to.
Yeah, that they can see actually what all the money's
Yep.
going to.
But the artificial reef is pretty good. I do have the numbers, guys. So when you call me and say, Wayne, I'll take you fishing if you'll take us out there where that reef is. I know where they are. But we'll be filming out there. We're going to produce a really nice film of them dropping it off, dropping the concretes off the barge. They GPSed every piece. There was 24 modules and 72 tons of concrete, and we're just looking for a great time. I was on a beautiful 44-foot power yacht, the No Fear.
No fear.
Yep. And Steve, he did it. I mean, he's in the Bahamas this weekend. He called me, goes, Wayne, I know I was going to go diving this week,
nice.
but I had a chance to take my boat, and so they went down to Fort Pierce, and they went out of Fort Pierce and went over to the Bahamas. So maybe next time I get to go. I don't know.
God, wouldn't that be great?
Yep.
Jeez.
But anyway, we did that, and then we met with Rick
Venerable.
Venerable. Had a hell of a time last night. Him and his wife came over, and we
Tracy.
did the interview with them about what's going on at the Oasis Bar and Grill up in Cocoa. We're going to be up there. That's going to be a lot of fun, and it's all to benefit the Bike Fest and promoting getting kids their toys.
Yeah, it's
on
taking
December 6th.
Yeah, that's taking place of the bike run.
Yeah.
It's just going to be one bike fest.
What was so cool about them is last year they did this, and this is actually their first one because evidently there was a real bad accident last year,
There was, yes.
and they don't want that to happen anymore. So they're just going to be at the Wickham Park.
Mm-hmm. No, it wasn't their fault, the accident.
Yeah. But
let that
still,
be
there was
known.
one, so they want to stop it before it happens, and I think that's
Yeah,
pretty
because there's a
cool.
lot of newbie riders that get out there with the veteran riders, and if you don't know what you're doing, you can't ride in that kind of a pack.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
No, that's like Daytona
Ugh,
at 200 mile an hour with 43 cars 6 inches away.
Yeah, not so much.
You know. But anyway, but we had a good interview with them, and we're really looking forward to being up there at the Oasis, and because they're going to have all kinds of food that come from the original Surf Dogs.
Yes.
And I'm looking forward to that. So,
Yes, they got the
but we
good
had a great
food.
time. And then, so what'd you do last week?
Let's see. Friday I had a date.
Saturday you had a date.
No, Saturday I was with my friends. We went to Landfill.
Oh.
There was another metal show, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris Sherry's still promoting a lot of stuff that's going on up there.
He does him and James Cripps do all of the local metal or a lot of the local rock shows that are going on. Landfill is gracious enough to let us use their venue. It's all free of charge. You don't pay to get in, and we heard 4 different bands, and it was good. It was packed. It was good.
Chris Sherry does a good job.
He does.
Richard with 80s in the Park, I talked to him today. We are definitely going to be out there filming. And we're going to produce a little small commercial from last year, from some clips from last year, hopefully within the next week.
Awesome.
So we
Can't
can
wait.
get that out for A2W Productions. We'll be filming that. And our editing and producing it. So that looks good. Okay. Anything else from last week? I don't see no rings on your fingers, not getting married or nothing, right?
Hell no. No, no, no.
I told mine to get out of the truck.
God, I want no part of that crap. No.
Anyway, you guys, okay, let's start this off right. Friday, Rock Slide, Cracker Jack Seafood and Tiki Bar.
Ooh.
I know.
Where's that at?
I don't know where it's at. I'm going to have to check it out.
Cracker Jacks.
They just sent me the information on the Cracker Jack's Seafood and Tiki Bar, so it must be over on the beach somewhere.
God, I want to go.
Fun Pipe at Crickets
Yep. Bullet Theory will be at Malabar Moe's at 7 o'clock.
at Malabar down there with the outside. Now they've got the outside bandstand.
They've always had it, but now it's just a little bit more stable.
They promote, yeah, a lot more stuff. And they've got air conditioning down there.
Yes, they do.
And that's a pretty cool place to go to. I like going down there. I stop in there every once in a while when I'm headed down south. Hopefully, we're going to be working here within the next couple of weeks down at Earl's Hideaway.
Yeah.
And so when I go down there, I always stop down there and check them out.
Yep.
You got Power Trip, downtown Melbourne, Friday Fest.
Friday Fest, this Friday. It's going to be great.
Tonight.
Oh, well, of course. Well, now, look at the rain. Who knows?
Yep.
Every day, all day. Only when I come over here.
But you know, but the good thing about the rain and down here in Florida, about 5:30, 6 o'clock, it's done. It just makes it miserable because I can't get out there in the shade and cut the grass.
No, you can't get out there in the middle of the day, do anything.
No, I'm talking about after 5:30 because everything's wet.
Yeah, but I still
know?
see them out there. I'm like, you guys are, it's just stop it.
Only thing I enjoy about the pool is I can jump in my pool when it's raining.
You can. Well,
Yeah,
that's.
unless
Yeah,
it's thunder and lightning.
I was going to say, my God, why don't you just go ahead and.
Yeah, just stick my finger in that light
You
socket.
might as well.
I've done that once. See this.
I was gonna
West Side
ask.
DJ on Friday night with line dancing and the $2 Fireball Fridays.
God dang it, fireball.
Yep. So what do we got on Friday? Anything else?
Nope, just what you had and I had.
Not a lot going on. I think what's happening is everybody's got Friday Fest this week, and then everybody's gearing up for 80s in the Park.
Right.
And then you got the holidays coming up here pretty soon, you know, and kids just went back to school, you know, and you guys out there driving early in the morning, you see the kids out there driving or walking to school back and forth. Be careful, you know, and you kids out there or teenagers are out there that are out walking to school or walking home, be aware of your environment, what's around you. Look around, you know, if you see somebody strange or weird looking or whatever, report it. You know,
That'd be everybody.
and but watch the vehicles out there. We don't want you getting run over on your
No.
bicycles or your motorcycles or anything like that. Saturday, the Beach Shack, one of my favorite places. Space Coast Playboys, the Blues and Soul Band.
Ooh, nice.
They're going to be at Millions too, from what I hear from Jason Solano. Real
Oh,
quick.
cool.
Yeah, so I'm going to go up there this Sunday. I agreed to take my dad. My dad doesn't drive anymore, and my agreement is if he gives me his keys and won't drive anymore, I would take him to church on Sundays.
Okay.
So I was going to go to Milligan's Wendy's Breakfast Club, and he asked me, he said, will you take me to church? So I'm going to take him to church this Sunday.
You're a good
Just
son.
kind of hang out with my dad.
You're a good kid.
You know what I'm saying? Don't tell nobody. It ruins my reputation.
Shh.
Yeah, we won't
Secret
tell
safe.
nobody.
No.
Coconuts on the Beach, Spanx.
Oh my God, that's.
I did a benefit with them
They're
at
awesome.
County Line about 4 or 5 years ago when I was with ESPN, and they turned it on, and we raised a bunch of money for a 11-month-old baby girl that had some brain problems,
Oh.
cancer problems, and the girl didn't make it. But Spanx always gets involved and does something to try to help, you know.
Yeah, they're a good bunch of people.
Coconuts on the Beach, Spanx. Okay, Rock Slides. Again, these guys are staying busy. I'm
Well,
seeing them everywhere.
Yeah, Travis is actually putting his name in. Well, he's lead singer, crazy guitarist. So with him on board, now they're everywhere.
They'll be at Colors on Saturday. Earl's, Russ Kellum
Yep.
on Saturday. And he's also going to be,
He's going to be at Stiegel's on Sunday from 2 to 6.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
right.
it's Stiegel's, I think, 2-year anniversary or one of their anniversary parties. Also, Michelle Wood from Divas, it's her birthday. So it's going to be anniversary, birthday, Russ Kellum Day. I'll be there.
cool,
It's going to be a lot of people there.
great Philly cheesesteak.
Yes.
Great entertainment.
They got good pierogies.
Good what?
Pierogies.
What is that?
Really?
Nah, I don't know what that is.
It's mashed potatoes inside like a shell. Oh, they're good. You can
I
have
gotta
them
try it.
flavored. Oh, you're gonna love them.
Johnny Danger Grills at the port.
Ooh.
And A2W, we've been kind of moving our area up into Merritt Island. Hopefully pretty soon H&D Roadhouse.
Yeah, they're having Ground Pounders is having their 2-year anniversary party at H&D's on Sunday. Starts at 11. They're gonna have a car show, live music.
And Matt Sands will
food
be there on
vendors.
Saturday. The Matt Sands band will be there.
Yeah, so you might as well just stay up there.
Yeah, you might as well just check it out. Get a motel, stay overnight. Oh, good.
Be
Milligan's Reef, Umbrella Thieves.
Have you ever seen them? They're funny.
Really? Well, cool.
They're good. They're good, but they're funny.
We're going to check them out. Sunday, Bullet Theory, the Boondocks.
What?
Bullet Theory will be at Boondocks on Sunday. Russ Kellum will be at Steagles.
Oh,
Red Tide will be at Lone Cabbage. And then Rockstar Entertainment will be at Lou's Filling Station.
I think at Boondocks they're doing a benefit. A 15-year-old named Brad, I believe that's what it's going to be a benefit for him.
Oh, cool. You guys check them out. I'm sure they're on Facebook.
Yep.
Boondocks. Check them out on
Boondocks, yep.
Facebook and see
We have a
what's
brand
going
new
on.
owner under new management. Yep.
Monday, it's kind of slow. Like I said, everybody's getting ready for football. I mean, tonight
Yes.
you got Washington and Cleveland, pregame.
Yep.
So it's already starting. So
I know, I'm so excited.
18 televisions, a great atmosphere, the whole bit at Westside Sports Bar and Lounge. Then on Wednesday night, they've got their line dancing, which they pack that place. I mean, in West Melbourne, in this part of the town, you definitely got to be at Westside if you're going to go
A lot
out.
of booty shaking.
A lot of women.
Lots
of
booty shaking.
women. Yep. And they do a good job, line dancing and DJ.
Yeah, you don't
at
have to
the
line
West
dance.
Side
You just
Sports
sit
Bar.
back and watch.
Thursday night rock shot, landfill,
Yes,
bike and open mic.
every Thursday.
Yeah, well, Steve and him, that was pretty cool. The award, Steve got to give his brother the award.
Yeah.
I forget the award, the name of the award.
Hometown Hero, I believe.
Hometown Hero, that's right. And to be able to give John Quinlivan the award. John's been through a lot of stuff trying to promote what he's doing and get where he's at. He's worked real hard. Nobody's handed him nothing.
No.
And Steve too, and Patty, all those guys have worked for everything that they've got. I just seen where Patty's only got 10 more years of where she's at, and she can retire. That's congratulations,
She
Patty.
is on that countdown.
And she's counting it down. I wonder what she's going to do when she retires. She's going to be like me.
She's
I work
gonna do
harder right now
whatever
than I've
she
ever
wants,
worked.
I'm telling you.
When we come back, we're going to be talking about, we're going to be at Harley Davidson for a charity car and bike show
Yep, can't wait.
coming up. So you guys don't go away, and we got a hell of a lot more stuff to come on. Don't go away. A Best Air and Heat Incorporated, family owned, family operated, serving Brevard for 25 years. Our highly trained and certified technicians provide only the best service available, $39.95 service calls. We offer same-day service with planned maintenance agreements, free estimates on all system changeouts and all your residential and commercial air conditioning and heat service, and repairs on all makes and models. We use the best equipment with full warranties, providing parts and supplies for the guys that want to do it themselves. Remember, service is our business, maintaining the highest level of integrity in the business, a member of the Better Business Bureau, and we accept all major credit cards. A Best Air and Heat Incorporated. Give us a call at 321-725-8758. Cabell's Liquor Stores, their grand opening, 2 locations, 3330 West New Haven Avenue, 1775 North Wickham Road. Tobacco, liquor, domestic and imported beers, family owned and operated, serving Brevard since 2005. 2 locations, 3330 West New Haven and 1775 North Wickham Road. All top name brands, Pinnacle, New Amsterdam, Crown Royal, Smirnoff, Fireball, Bacardi, Seagram, Stoli, Patron. And for you ladies, all your favorite men, Jack, Jim, Jose, and Captain Morgan. Cabell Liquor Stores, grand opening, 3330 West New Haven Avenue, 1775 North Wickham Road, Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 12 a.m. and Sunday, 9 a.m. till 10 p.m. Okay, guys, we're back, and we've got a lot of really good things ahead of us. With the rain quit, it sounds like, that's every day. Now it'll be real humid outside.
Oh, God.
The only thing that's going to be any fun out there is going to the bar or where it's air conditioned or jumping in my pool.
Thank God.
I got a case of beer out there underneath ice. So you know where I'm going to be.
Well, I know where
I'll
you're
go
going.
anywhere.
Well, you're gonna have to get floaties just so.
Floaties. We're going to be with Chris Livingston, the first annual Space Coast Motor Officers Charity Car and Bike Show. And Doc Holliday's going to be there with us. That's going to be the Hearts and Heroes, the benefit.
Yep.
We'll be there. Hopefully Beauty and the Beast, if you're not doing nothing, we can come down there too. But I'm going to be there. And Hearts and Heroes. I don't know if I'll be by myself or who I'm going to be with, but I know I'm going to be with Doc Holliday.
Yeah. Now, what day is that?
That's on August 22nd. It's on Saturday.
Yep, I'm off
It's
it too.
It's a law enforcement torch run, but it's not really a torch run.
Right.
And they're going to have a great time. Pretty much anything Doc Holliday gets involved with. And my clock is doing something. I don't know what it is. But anyway, and you guys enjoy the music while we're talking. There you go. But anyway, we know what time it is.
At least.
We're going to have fun doing that. 80s in the Park. I'm going to let you come off with
God, I
that one.
cannot wait.
And we will be there filming.
Oh yes.
I talked to Richard today and confirmed all that. We're going to do the commercial for him. And but some of the, Bullet Boys, Nova Rex, Kicks, Autograph, Kip Winger.
He's still so pretty.
Well, you know what? I got Patty, a friend of mine up in Ohio, and she adores this guy. I wouldn't know him if he sat next to me.
Yes, you would, because I would point him out. Don't please believe.
Oh, okay.
She wants the autograph, yeah.
Yeah. So we got to
Oh
get
no,
him an autograph.
I'll tell you who
Got-
they are. You'll see me acting like a freaking fool.
And we got to make it up, Patty.
Yes.
So we got to get her an autograph. But that's August 27th through the 30th. 80s in the Park in Melbourne Auditorium, indoor, outdoor stand.
Right
band
now,
stands.
Thursday will be
The half day.
It's the half day. It's at night. It'll be the kickoff. It's going to be an unannounced opening band, local, I'm sure, and then it's Bullet Boys. After parties are over beachside, so it's just going to be great.
I won't be filming at Beachside. I won't be at the after party.
Oh, I will be.
Oh, I know you will.
I mean, hello.
Yep.
This one will be there.
Well, we got press passes, so we can go pretty much anywhere we want. And
Well, then I will let the boys know that. I'm sorry, press pass. I need a new room. Sorry.
Anyway, rain or shine, these guys are going to kick it. They've done a great job every year.
Yeah, I've been to every year.
And they've, I went last year, and besides the walking in the mud, it wasn't, I had fun.
Yeah, you're
Had some nice vendors.
If you're like me, you can have fun wherever. It's
Yeah.
just it's a mindset.
Oh, yeah, that's all it is.
But
And a little bit of water, you live in Florida, for Christ's sake.
Jesus, you're not gonna melt. Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? The Glam Show, number 2, Shady Oaks.
Another Chris Sherry production.
Yep.
All
September
bands.
25th.
Yep, all bands are fronted by chicks.
And free admission.
That's the second best part. First part is the chicks. But he packs them in, and I mean Shady Oaks. I swear to God, if you don't get there, you're gonna have no place to sit, no place to stand. I'll be at the stage where I am, but he packs them in.
We need to go out and talk to him together and see if we can put something together. Maybe do some videos for some of these bands that he does.
He would love that.
You know, Clayton's Crab Company. I definitely will be there. I don't know if I'm going to be filming there. It's a seafood festival, but I'm going to be there.
You're gonna be eating regardless.
That's October 10th. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s birthday. The day before my son's birthday.
I should have known you'd know that day.
Oh yeah.
God.
They're still looking for art and craft vendors out there. You guys can get a hold of Jan or Jenna, 321-636-6673. Food vendors, they're going to have all kinds of stuff there. But I didn't go last year. I went the year before. I had a blast. We had crawfish. We had shrimp. We had shrimp about 9 different ways.
Love it.
Oh, yeah. And living in New Orleans as long as I did, you learn to really appreciate the crabs and everything, because Maryland style is what I grew up with, and then moving down there, it's 2 different species.
Yeah.
Of people, not of animals, but of people.
Yep.
Cooking. 2 different ways, and it's all great. The Space Coast, but you can go to Space Coast events on Facebook, and it'll tell you pretty much on a daily basis what's going on.
Right.
But they always do something good. Clayton's Crab Company is up here in Rockledge on. Right as you get out of Melbourne, up on the right-hand side, right around the bend there. And go up there and check them out. It's a great place to be.
Heck yeah.
Space Coast Bike Events, Shelley Rutan, Rutan with Earl's Hideaway. She just emailed me a little bit ago. Stays in touch with us. Hopefully we're going to be with them in the next couple of weeks. We don't know exactly when or what we're going to be doing, but we're going to be doing something. Sunset Waterfront Bar and Cafe. Waterfront Bar and Cafe.
Yes.
Thursday nights now, they started their bike nights.
Everybody's having a bike night.
The Solano
I'm
family.
telling you what.
And they got happy hour 4 to 7 there. And the Solano family, they really kind of, they put it across this.
That place gets packed on bike night.
Yeah, it is.
You park on the...
In the rain, it's packed.
Yeah, you park on the other side, not the main parking lot. It's ridiculously packed.
Well, we did the show up there with Michelle Peacock. Michelle Peacock Knott. I think that's what it is.
I want you to say that 3 times.
But anyway, no, I can't say it 3 times. But anyway, we raised quite a bit of money to help out for Queen of Hearts Foundation for disabled children. And they had a load of bikes. They got a picture of me up there on a little scooter.
Oh, for God's sakes.
A little moped. I was out there on the moped. Everybody was laughing at me.
Yes, I would be laughing also.
October 3rd, the 3rd annual Never Forget Support the Vets benefiting the Space Coast Paratroopers Association. One more time. Now, you're going to have to go to the Space Coast bike events to find out where that's at because I really don't know.
Right.
I'm sure it's going to be at one of the American Legions.
Oh, I'm sure.
But you got to check it out. But every Thursday, another bike night, rock shot, landfill, bike and an open mic night.
Yep.
We're going to take one more break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about the Oasis Bar and Grill. We're going to be talking about the A8 Bike Fest in Brevard County, and we're going to be talking about our new shows and the whole bit and what we got up our sleeves. Nothing up my sleeves.
Nothing.
We'll be right back, you guys. Don't go away.
A touch of class, West Side Sports Bar and Lounge, daily happy hours 11 to 7 with food 6 to 11. Sundays, NFL ticket, the NASCAR pick your team and pick your drivers, 18 flat screens. Monday, Sin Night. Wednesday, Idle Entertainment, karaoke and line dancing with 59-cent wings starting at 8 p.m. Thursday, the ladies' man himself, Kenny, behind the bar, ladies' night, NFL, and beer pong night. $2 Fireball Fridays, karaoke and line dancing on Fridays. Saturdays, college football with DJ Brian. Westside Sports Bar and Lounge, 18 flat screens, pool table, darts, beer pong, and golden tea. Westside Sports Bar and Lounge, 3026 West New Haven Avenue in West Melbourne, corner of Wickham and New Haven Avenue, the Walgreens Plaza, a touch of class. The Tuckaway Shores and Resort Suites on the Beach at 1441 South Miramar Avenue, that's A1A in Indy Atlantic. It's a time to relax, a beautiful panoramic view of our private beaches from the balconies or from the sun deck. Fully furnished suites with kitchenettes, a romantic getaway, or you can even bring the family. Relax by our beautiful pool. You can even enjoy the rec room with the wall-mounted high-definition widescreen. Top rated with awards of excellence, 3 years in a row, Superior Small Lodging Award. Nothing shy about quality and service. That's Tuckaway Shores Resort, and for reservations, you can call them at 321-723-3355.
All right, guys, this is the last segment of the show for today, and then next week we'll be back
Whether you like it or
having a
not.
great time.
Yeah.
And I know you really like what was behind us there. What happened was we were coming through the port after we dropped the artificial reef off.
Yep.
And for the Florida Sport Fishing Association, and with those guys and the volunteers of those guys. And I filmed us coming in past the cruise ship and everything, and that's what you're seeing behind us. Anyway, enjoy it. September 4th, Oasis Bar and Grill, 7 to 11, is open to the public to benefit the Brevard County A8 Christmas Bike Fest.
Awesome.
I know. Rick and Tracy, I love both of them. They're just so cool. Yeah,
They do a lot
I
for the
hope you've seen the
community.
interview that we had with them about it. They had a lot more to stuff. But favorite from Surf Dog's original menu, the wings, best burgers, and yes, hot dogs. The dog.
The Voodoo Burgers.
Yeah, and the Voodoo Burger. I'm going to get them to teach me how to make that. From what I hear, too, they've got a chef up there that's just amazing.
Yeah.
The guy just turns nothing into everything.
Oh, well, I like that.
They've got, but it's all volunteer. The guys are doing all the work There, the waitresses and the bartenders are working for tips only. A lot of the original staff from Surf Dogs in Melbourne will be there,
Awesome.
volunteering. And they're gonna have a live band, Broken Silence.
Hmm.
And they got the voodoo chicken dip. They
Oh my
told me
God,
to tell you that.
that's my favorite. Oh, when I
heard.
worked there, I'm like, you know what to make me.
Yep.
Break, lunch, dinner, whatever it is, I need that.
So that's gonna benefit for the Christmas party on December 6th at,
Wickham Pavilion.
yeah, at Wickham, that's right. And all it costs to get in is an unwrapped, brand new toy. It's gotta be a value of $10 or more, or $10.
Or $10, right?
Yeah, to get in, and I've got a couple places, a couple sports bars and places that I go to, and we're gonna try to put some boxes together and try to collect some toys for the kids. Last year they had 10,000 toys collected. This year the goal
Holy
is
cow.
15,000.
God, that's a lot of damn toys.
Yep, a lot of happy kids.
Yes, that's a lot of somebody with carpal tunnel wrapping all that.
That's it. 3 bands. They're still looking. They've got plenty of vendors, but they've still got a few spots open.
Still looking for volunteers.
They can have the pinup girls, the Santa contest, the sexiest Miss Santa contest, the bike contest. They got the complete beer garden.
Yes.
It's all completely covered, so you're not out there in the hot sun and the whole bit.
Yep.
December 6th is not too bad, but bring them an unwrapped toy.
Right.
Walk in there for nothing. We have with the American Legion Post 117 on Veterans Boulevard in Palm Bay, September 11th, which is a tribute to the fallen officers and the first responders for the towers going down. The American Legion will be providing food for all the officers and the first responders, the police departments and all, and they will be providing food for these guys. You can go on their website. They have a website, American Legion Post 117. They have it on Facebook and get the information. If you want to volunteer or help them out, a lot of people are volunteering. We did the film down there for the paratroopers.
Uh-huh.
I made a mistake and said, yeah, we're going to be feeding them, but you know, we're not going to be feeding them.
The
I mean,
posting.
and if you can read between the lines, it says it right there. You know, but I straightened it out. I mean, it looks good. I talked to the commander down there. He had no problem. He didn't see a problem with it. And so we straightened it out and everything. There's a good possibility we may be down there filming, but then again, there's a good possibility that we might not be. We did our part with the Space Coast Paratroopers
Yes.
Association,
Yeah.
and we had great response off of it. I mean, thanks guys for watching our show and
Thank you.
seeing what we do, and we had really good response on it, but we're not going to be feeding them. But I will tell you this, if I do decide to go ahead and film that event, and if I'm not up in Titusville with of the Hall of Fame with Officer Pasco,
Uh-huh.
but if I'm not up there with them because they're having a big deal, and I've known John Pasco for a long time. We did a couple deals with Jeff Beau Dee when kids awareness, missing children's awareness all over the country, down in Old Town Melbourne with the mayor and the police department, the whole bit. And if John asks me to do something, I'm going to do it for him. He rides along with the officers, so I'll probably see him down at Brevard County. He was one of the leaders in the motorcycle escort for Barbara Pill on her funeral, which I filmed.
Nice.
And he's a great guy. But Bruce Thurber down at American Legion, he does a great job. His crew down there are very loyal to him, and a lot of it's volunteer. I mean,
That
I
post
have
does a
talked to him.
lot.
It does.
That post does a lot for the community. You guys would have,
Yeah, the Tiki
It's
Bar, I love
amazing.
going down there. And another thing, you got Haley down there. Haley is part of Hearts and Heroes, and you know, she might not be on every show, but I'm sure she'll jump in there when there's something going on down there. It's kind of a conflict of interest, you know, when you work at a place and then you're trying to promote it, because you're never going to do it to everybody's expectations.
exactly.
Somebody's always going to find something to go, you know, that's not right or whatever. And so you just got to grow upon that or get over it and just move on and do the best you can. If you're doing the right thing out of your heart, it doesn't matter.
It can't be wrong.
It can't be wrong. So, but we'll be down there with John Pasco in Titusville, the Vice President of the American Police Hall of Fame in Titusville and Museum.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to being up there because I haven't done it since I haven't been up there since they remodeled.
You better get up there.
And then hopefully Bruce Thurber's got some other stuff to do. He's involved with not just Post 117, but a lot of posts.
Yeah.
This guy's active. Okay, guys, we're gonna finish this up. Show number 1 every Friday, Beauty and the Beast with Dee. Our show number 2, Hearts and Heroes. We're still ironing the wrinkles out on that deal, and Haley's been helping me lately. And hopefully she's, you know what, she's got 3 kids, working a full-time job and everything like that, so she's not going to be able to get out like, I'm sure, like she wants to.
Right.
So, but I know she always does what's right. And soon coming, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we were going to do Sunday, but that's just too much. Thursday and Friday, Saturday, we're going to have Wayne's weather for the weekend, boating report, offshore report, surf report, and a little bit of fishing report with Mr. Roth, which is a big-time guide up in Cape Canaveral, and we'll be working with a lot of guys, especially the Coastal Anglers magazine.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, we're going to be with those guys. So you guys can visit our page. Hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy the shows. If you've got something to say, text me or send us something on Facebook. If you do go to our page, please go to the top and like it. We'd appreciate it. I mean, that's how we get our ratings.
We would love you too.
Yep. Remember what we say. Don't drink and drive. And give somebody a hug today.
Yes, you have to.
Good show.
Good show.
Rain's gone.
High five.
There you go. All right, guys. Have a great weekend and take care. And we'll see you next week.
Later.
I want to go fishing on that boat.
Okay, I'm gonna let you.
Bye, guys.